I'm Reverend Father Ambrose Kimutai, Raptanui of Indaraweta Catholic Parish, Bomet County. I would like to express my sympathy and sincerity to the bereaved families, those who died last year. So I join hands with all the demonstrators and the leaders of the country that we are close to those families and we remember them in our prayers. But I would like to say the following. There are issues that we have in this country that we need to solve them. The issue of poverty. In this country, we have only two tribes, the rich and the poor. There are only two tribes. Don't think about that we have 42 tribes in Kenya. We don't have 42 tribes. We have only two tribes, the poor and the rich, the haves and the have-not. These are the two tribes. And what is going on in the streets of Nairobi and other places, even though we are remembering those, but those who died, those who were killed, are children of the poor. Those families who have lost their children in Kenya, they are humble families. They are not from the rich. And those in the streets now, as we talk, they are children of the poor. They are educated, they have knowledge, but they are poor. The children of Kalonzo are not in the streets. The children of Rigathi Gachagua are not in the streets. The children of President William Ruto, they are not in the streets. The children of Wamalwa are not in the streets. And all those politicians, their children are studying in various universities or doing businesses. Those ones in the streets, those who are dying now, are the children of the poor. So the rich are using the poor for votes and for any other thing. Like now, the issue of taxes. What started is the issue of taxes. President wanted to make this country to move forward by making people to pay taxes, which is all over the world, all countries are paying taxes. But in Kenya, President William touched taxes, and that one touched the nerves of the rich in Kenya who don't want to pay taxes. So when William increased taxes, the rich refused and incited those young ones. That taxation is bad. That taxes is too much because they are used to escaping. So because of taxes, the rich are using the poor children to incite them to turn against the government. The politicians who are rich also, who have companies, are also using those poor children to fight the war with William because of taxes. That is it. That is the truth of the matter. Why are Kalonzo and the rest team are coming now to talk about the people in the streets? Why are they using this occasion for their own political? Because a poor man is used in Kenya just for political power to enrich themselves. That is all. They give out handouts. So long as the poor has voted in a rich politician, a poor man has finished his job. So your work, that is what is going on in this country. The rich, the war between the rich and the poor. The rich and the politician don't want the poor to come up. Now in the streets, did you see any bishop in the street? Did you see Father Ambrose in the street? I cannot go to the street because I have fought for that constitution. We want that constitution implemented. And the president should be removed through constitution, not through any other means. Don't use any coup to remove, because we have the constitution. 2027 is when you remove the president through the ballot. Let us not use any other thing. That is what constitution says. And Kenya is a constitutional democracy, multi-party democracy. So let us use constitution for all these things. But first, we need to sit down, the church, the rich, and the politicians to work on how to elevate the life of these poor people. Otherwise, let us not use them and damn. Those who are going to die now are the poor. Then after demonstration, they will go to their poor houses in Karakocho, in slum areas. You find out in that demonstration whether there are people from Lavington, whether there are people from Runda, whether all those rich areas, urban areas in Nairobi, you don't find them in the streets. You find the people from Kawangware, from the slums, are there in that demonstration. Don't be cheated. Let us address the issue of poverty in Kenya. Let us address that. And nobody will go to the street because everybody will be getting something. So let us address that. The whole issue is there. How do we address poverty in Kenya? Why use the poor for election? And then you damn them. After going to power, you don't plan anything for them. You plan to use them again to cause chaos. You use the poor. If you want to act against the government, you use the poor. So let us stop this. And I want to urge the poor in Kenya. Please unite. Don't wait to be used and damn. You will only die in the streets. You form a party. Don't say we are partyless. The youth. When you finish that, when there are changes in the government, you will never enter any decision-making body. Those who will enter will be Eugene Wamalwa, Kalonzo Musyoka, Rigathi Gachagua, who will enter in the government. Where will you as a poor enter? How will you enter the decision-making? Because this is where the issue is. You can only enter decision-making through the party. So form your party, get your leaders, and then seek elective post so that you enter decision-making organ. That is how the poor will fight for their rights. So long as you are not having a party, how will you enter decision-making? You will be marginalized. Those who will, after this demonstration in 2027, you will be nowhere. Those who will be fighting for leadership will be the party of Kalonzo, will be Gachagua, will be that President William Ruto and his team there, will be also fighting, seeking post. The poor, where are you? Where will you be? You have demonstrated in the street. How will you be? How will your decision be made? How will you implement your decision? That's why I say the poor, form your own party. If you are serious, form your party, present it, seek election, go into the parliament, go to the presidency, then make decision. Otherwise, for now, there is nothing that is going to happen. The rich will go to their places, the poor will go to their tiny places, and finish. And life continues in Kenya. After this demonstration, that will be there. We have had the demonstration. The only successful demonstration is what we did to bring the constitution and to bring multi-party. Those are the success. But this one, there is nothing new in this one. Unless you, the poor, to rise, join hands, make your own party, and say we want to be heard. Use the constitution to go to power. Not any other way.